This story that we're getting ready to look at starts in April of 2021 in Johannesburg, South Africa. Holders of Bitcoin on one of the largest exchanges in South Africa, Africrypt, received an email saying that funds had been hacked to the tune of $4 billion. Dollars. Okay. And everything is just, it goes from there. Now, in this episode, we're going to look at exactly what happened, who or what is behind it, and what has happened since. Let this be a warning to all of you. Fair use.
The company's founders, brothers Amir and Rais Cajee, assure investors that an investigation is underway, but urge them not to contact the police or lawyers, claiming it could harm the recovery process.
Are you fucking kidding me? Calling the police could harm the recovery process. That would have been the first thing I did. And at that point, there is no more trust. And we're in action mode from there on out. You got to be kidding me.
At this very moment, the Cajee brothers are already thousands of miles away, heading toward their destination. This is the story of how two young entrepreneurs pulled off one of the biggest scams in crypto history and vanished without a trace, taking $4 billion with them. 2019, Johannesburg, South Africa. Amir and Rais Cajee, young, ambitious, and confident. They believe they have found the perfect opportunity to make a fortune. The brothers create Africrypt, positioning it as a revolutionary platform that uses artificial intelligence for automated Bitcoin trading.
Think about this, gentlemen. This was in 2021. This was 5 years ago. And I'm on the cusp of everything cutting edge. I deal with everything. And honestly, AI didn't really become a tool for me until 2 years ago. And even then, it was nothing compared to what it is now. We're talking 5 years ago. They had to know that was bullshit. Come on.
The promises sound fantastic. 10% profit per day. This means that investors can double their money in less than a month. The offer attracts wealthy investors. In South Africa, cryptocurrency is becoming a popular investment tool, and everyone wants to be part of the crypto revolution. Rapper Nasty C promotes Africrypt on social media, urging his followers not to miss the biggest investment opportunity of the decade. Footballer Benny McCarthy, one of South Africa's most famous players, also invests part of his earnings into the promising startup. Actress Charlize Theron, long interested in finance, decides to allocate part of her earnings for investment. Even members of the ruling ANC party start taking an interest in the platform, seeing it as the future of the financial system. The Cajee brothers become stars. Their lives.
Even world-renowned actress Charlize Theron bought Bitcoin, and worked with them, advertised with them. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, this is a big deal in South Africa. Are you kidding me? Major.
Turn into an endless luxury spree. Lamborghini Aventador, Rolls-Royce Ghost, Ferrari. Their car collection impresses even the wealthiest people in the country. They buy mansions, attend exclusive parties, and are featured in financial publications that call them the new leaders of the African financial market. But behind the glamorous facade lies a very different reality. In reality, Africrypt is not engaged in any trading. All the money investors deposit simply accumulates in cryptocurrency wallets controlled by the Cajee brothers. No algorithms are working. There are no automated strategies. Payouts to early investors come only from new deposits. What seems like a breakthrough financial platform is in fact a classic Ponzi scheme. Every day,
A Ponzi scheme. Did you not hear that? That's why I had to stop it right then and there. Ponzi scheme. You can't think of anything more bogus, more just worthless as a business model. Think of Bertie Madoff. Think of every Ponzi scheme throughout history that we've ever known of. That's what these guys had. They could have had a legitimate business, but no,
Hundreds of millions of dollars in Bitcoin pile up in Africrypt's accounts. To create the illusion of success, the brothers continue attracting more clients through aggressive marketing. They talk about plans to create Africa's first crypto bank and announce the launch of their own cryptocurrency, Africoin, which they claim will outshine both Bitcoin and Ethereum. But there is one problem. If clients start withdrawing money en masse, the system will collapse. The Cajees realize this and begin preparing for a grand exit. First, they need to discreetly transfer most of the assets to their own accounts. Next, they must find a country for a safe escape. The third step is creating a false narrative. Simply shutting down the platform will not be enough. They know that investors will demand their money back and authorities will launch an investigation. So, they come up with the perfect way to avoid responsibility. They stage a hacker attack. Now, they just need to choose the right moment to disappear. April 2021. Africrypt investors log into the platform as usual to check their balances. But this morning, something is off. Transactions are freezing and withdrawals are unavailable. At first, it seems like a technical glitch, but with every passing minute, the situation becomes more suspicious. A few hours later, Africrypt sends an official letter to its clients. It states that the company has suffered a massive hacker attack. All assets have disappeared, and any contact with the police or legal firms could jeopardize the recovery process.
That's the second time in 5 minutes we heard from the company, from the brothers, do not call the police, do not call authorities. Are you fucking kidding me? This is a lesson though. Most of you that are watching right now are new to the channel, at least 90% of you. I know this for a fact. The thing is, at least that many of you right now have your crypto on Coinbase or Kraken or whatever exchange you bought it on. And nothing against any of those companies, because I buy with them on a regular basis. But the thing is, I don't leave my crypto there on any of them. Coinbase, Kraken, it doesn't matter. The only way to truly control what you own is to have your own cold storage wallet. It's the only way. Otherwise, you're susceptible to something like this where everything that you own is stolen by someone else and you're going to have no recourse. Maybe in 5 or 10 years, but do you really want to wait that long? The only way to protect yourself and to protect what you own is to get your own cold storage wallet. All right. I've been talking about this for 5 years. You can look through the catalog from the very first video. Before I had any of this art or any of these images or anything, it was just me talking and a camera, and that's the foundation. Security first. And that's why we have our store right here. We are the proud partners of 2 of the leading worldwide manufacturers specializing in security. All right. And they're both the epitome of first class as far as service, as far as quality, as far as everything that you want in a trusted device. The only difference is which model do you want? Do you want a Buick or do you want a Cadillac? All right. It's really up to you. You can go with the base model or you can go with the touchscreen ledger stacks. It's really all about personal preference. But ultimately, they all do the exact same thing, which is protect your crypto. That's what it's all about. Nothing more, nothing less. All right. And again, I've been stressing this for 5 years as of this month. I mean, you can go check for yourself. But as long as there are people that are new, I'm going to be talking about this. And people that don't protect what they have, I'm going to always talk about this. Protect what you have or you're going to be in the next story. I mean, the choice is yours. Just like these brothers made the choice to steal what wasn't theirs, you made the choice to leave what you have on an exchange. Make the right choice. Be smart now.
Instead of reassuring investors, this announcement only fuels their panic. The first thing defrauded investors do is try to contact customer support. But all phone numbers that used to answer instantly are now silent. The Africrypt website is gone. The company's building, which investors imagined as a high-tech financial center, turns out to be a small, ordinary house. No servers. No signs of an actual tech company. Those who understand blockchain begin analyzing transaction movements. It turns out that in the weeks leading up to the hacker attack, large sums started being withdrawn from Africrypt's main wallets. At first, these were small transactions, but as the date of the scam approached, they became increasingly larger. The money was not withdrawn directly to regular exchanges where it could be easily tracked. Instead, the bitcoins were first passed through Mixer's special services that shuffle cryptocurrency among thousands of different wallets, making it almost invisible. Then they were converted into stablecoins, and later, part of the funds was transferred to Monero, one of the most anonymous cryptocurrencies which is nearly impossible to trace. The plan was simple. By the time Africrypt officially announced the breach, most of the assets had already been moved beyond the reach of financial authorities. Investors try to contact the police. But when the investigation begins, another shocking fact emerges. The Cajee brothers never officially crossed South Africa's borders. According to passport control records, they were not among those who left the country. No airline tickets, no travel records. They vanished without a trace.
Did you hear what he just said? Did you hear that? He said that they vanished without a trace. No air logs, no train tickets, no CCTV, no bridge tolls, nothing. They're just gone with $4 billion. Literally. It's like a fart in the wind. Fuck Andy Dufresne. I mean, they just puts him to shame. You cannot make this up. And this would be like Coinbase CEO Armstrong running off. Think about the magnitude of this. I mean, because this was not a big story over here. That's why I'm bringing it to all of you. This is fucking big.
This could mean only one thing. Their escape was carefully planned in advance. Later, investigators discovered that a week before the hacker attack, employees at Africrypt, who had access to financial systems, one by one lost their login credentials. They could no longer log in, check balances, or make transactions. Access was revoked without warning, and only the Cajee brothers had full control over the platform. The investigation expands internationally. Investors who lost their funds take action. Honeycomb Attorneys files an official complaint with law enforcement, demanding an immediate investigation and the return of stolen funds. South African police launch a case, but quickly encounter a problem. There are no official records of the Cajee brothers in the country anymore. News of the scam spreads worldwide. The case attracts not only local investigators, but also international organizations. Interpol officially places the brothers on its wanted list. Soon it becomes clear that the Cajee brothers had been preparing for their escape long before their disappearance. Several months before the scam, they acquired citizenship in Vanuatu, a small island nation in the Pacific Ocean that not only does not extradite its citizens or track financial transactions, but also provides visa-free access to 130 countries. Unofficial sources suggest they may have fled to Dubai, one of the world's largest financial hubs, where cryptocurrency is widely used in the shadow economy. Others point to Tanzania, a country where financial criminals have historically sought refuge. Some speculate they are in the United Kingdom under false identities, but none of these suspicions are officially confirmed. In 2023, Swiss investigators make a surprising discovery. In a Zurich bank, they find a safe deposit box containing a hardware crypto wallet. It could hold part of Africrypt's stolen assets. But there's one problem: without the key, it cannot be accessed. Whether it belongs to the Cajee brothers or is just a coincidence remains unknown. Investors trying to recover their funds find themselves at a dead end. Despite the efforts of international investigators, no concrete evidence of the brothers' whereabouts exists. By 2024, the case reaches a dead end. The South African Financial Sector Conduct Authority makes an official statement. Since Africrypt was never registered as a financial institution, the government has no legal grounds for investigation.
Did you just hear what he said? No legal grounds. None. We Americans, we truly take for granted the rights that we have in our country. We live in the greatest country in the fucking world. This would never happen in the United States ever. This is so pathetically sad. I mean, this is a fucking, this is like a sick nightmare. $4 billion. $4 billion from thousands of people, tens of hundreds of thousands of people. It was endorsed all over the country. Think about that. No one's been held responsible. Where are these motherfuckers at? That's the question. Where are they? They should be on every country's most wanted list. That's it. There should be no mercy shown to them. This is where I'm at. That's it. That's reality.
This means only one thing: no one will be held accountable. So, will the brothers ever be found? Or have the $4 billion permanently disappeared into the hands of scammers? I make videos myself, and it's quite a labor-consuming and expensive process. So, your best gratitude would be a like and a subscription. Thank you.
As you can see here, gentlemen, we've been at it for half a decade now, not only educating you, showing you unknown ways on how to make life changing money, but also how to protect what you do have as well, which in many instances is even more important because it doesn't matter what you have. If you can't protect it, you can lose everything. Now, if you have learned anything new in the last several minutes in regards to how to protect what you have and how not to lose everything that you have, all because you put your trust in someone other than yourself, show your appreciation and your support by contributing back to the channel in the way that has the most impact. And that, of course, is financially. You can do so with any stable coin on MetaMask. You can see right here is our address. What this does, it helps us to continue creating life changing and life saving content for you. That's exactly what it does. And we're going to keep doing this. Until next time, get in there and make it happen.